You have 68 wins. You cannot 69 Mina.
Hey everyone, it is the center of attention, Brittany Brooks, and you are watching Simply Reliable Studios.
Come on over, Simply. I'm being see, earlier I said something stupid to him, and now this is my receipt. Okay.
Sabu's just sabotaging you.
Yeah. He sure did.
Hijacking.
Yeah, he's taking over.
Hijacking is a better word. You're right.
Good luck.
Shout out to Simply Reliable Studios making their Symphony debut, sponsoring this match and the entire Dragon Kai demonstration.
Heyo, this is Jack Cartwheel. You are watching Simply Reliable Studios.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Noah. I believe in Datula. The Meltzer of the multiverse. Who the fuck wants to compare themselves to another? How much of a mark do you have to be? You couldn't even pick a professional athlete. You went with a fucking journalist? Grow up, man.
We just want to say thank you to Simply Reliable Studios for voting us as Tag Team of the Year.
Of course.
Because you know what they say, right? If you can't swim,
You're bound to drown.
Tonight, she is sponsored by Simply Reliable Studios from Orlando, Florida. She is everybody's favorite BFF, Izzy Marino.
Get it? Got it.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to yet another Simply Reliable Studios watch-along presentation. Damn near back-to-back here today. Happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day to all of our American friends. It is I, the Renegade of Wrestling, J.J. Williams, joined by Mr. Reliable Walter Cruz.
What's going on?
It feels good to kind of be back in this seat and doing this. You know, I know I haven't been doing watch-alongs as frequently as of late, but it feels good to be here today, this holiday. You know, as we go to do some GCW Game Changer Wrestling Bash at the Ballpark live at Coney Island in New York. Like,
you say honestly, that now that it feels good.
Can you honestly think of a better venue to do a 4th of July show, seriously, than the backdrop of like Coney Island?
No, but you say that now until we get some bleeding assholes instead of fireworks in the 4th.
I feel like that'll be tomorrow on the Backyard Wrestling Show. Today, I think we're going to keep it moderately PG. You know, PG-13 maybe, because it's a family-friendly event at a family-friendly venue. Again, it's Coney Island, New York. They're trying to appeal more to families, bring the kids out, stay for the fireworks type of thing, you know. Coney Island fireworks is going to begin at 9:45 Eastern, so that's 6:45 Pacific. So about 45 minutes after the show will probably go off the air. You know, the fireworks are going to begin, so they definitely want to try to entice families to come and do the stuff at Coney Island and check out the wrestling and stay for the fireworks. So I think that's why the most violent thing that we really have on this show, if you think about it, is Joey Janela and Nick Gage.
I still see somebody.
Both those guys have competed on TV before, so they know how to tone it down when they need to.
I still feel like somebody's gonna get hit with some ketchup, mustard, a hot dog, something's gonna happen. There's gonna be some funny weapons.
So since you mentioned hot dogs, you know, it is the 4th of July. Traditional barbecue food applies. You know, most people have burgers and dogs for their 4th. What do you take on your hot dog, sir?
Ketchup and mustard and relish. That's it.
So you're a stickler. Okay, see, I'm weird because like I'll eat those things, but I have to be like in the mood. I really don't eat ketchup
Mm.
because it gives me heartburn. Mustard has just always kind of tasted nasty to me. Relish I can do, but I'm not a huge fan of it. So I'm more of a give me a chili cheese dog.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, my wife loves chili cheese.
You know, I'm a chili cheese dog, or like my daughter used to say when she was little, she liked to make it as a jaybird, just nothing on it, just the dog and the bun. And when she was really little, she wouldn't even eat the bun, just give her the hot dog. It wasn't until she got a little bit older, like 7, 8, that we convinced her to start eating the bread, that the bread was good for her to grow. But
My
like,
kids don't mind. Sometimes they like them sliced into circles with like the
yeah.
seasoning in the middle of the plate, and they like to take the fork and dip it without the bread.
Well, my countdown on Triller says 53, 52. Oh, and then it just went back up to 2 minutes. Now it's a minute 55, minute 54, 53.
Mine did the
52.
same thing, but I'm at a minute and 10.
Okay, pause then, and I'll let you know when I get to minute 10.
Yeah, but mine's went back up.
Oh, okay. We'll
Now it's
figure it out.
Yeah, mine's is a minute 38, 7, 36.
Okay, so you're only like a second or so ahead of me then, so.
Now it freezes. Now I'm at 1 minute 30. What the hell?
It's GCW. What do you expect? So we've got a very interesting card today. The only championship that is on the line is the Jersey Championship Wrestling title. Charles Mason defending his belt against Cheeseburger.
On 4th of July, of course.
Yeah, I was going to say, again, what better adversary for a championship match than a guy who calls himself Cheeseburger?
Wasn't he the one that released from AAA or for fighting a fan or something?
I'm not sure. I'm not that familiar with him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in AAA and they released him because he hit a fan or something.
We've got KJ Orso and Sam Stackhouse taking on the main event.
Yeah, the two that can't get along who broke up and forced
Well,
to be.
they broke up in House of Glory, but this is GCW, so I don't know if they're carrying that over here, if they're going to have tension here. We're in New York. New York is House of Glory territory, so that's probably why they're on the show. If you remember last year's Bash at the Ballpark, Amazing Red was on the show. You know, there was a bunch of different people that were from House of Glory that were on the show. Santana was on the show. Red was on the show. In fact, we're taking a little bit of a look at last year. Deonna Purrazzo was on the show. Tommy Dreamer. You know, Gigi Dolan, Priscilla Kelly, and Elena Black were in a match against each other. Cardona.
Amazing Red, I remember. Masha.
It was
Masha
a crazy show. Yeah,
Yeah.
Masha was still the JCW champion
She
and
was
the
double
Knockouts
champ.
champion. She hadn't had her incident yet. Gresham and
Yeah.
Deonna Purrazzo, like, dude, last year was sick.
Yeah, didn't she fight? Wait, did she fight a Gringo Loco? I think.
No, it was. Wait, Masha?
Yeah, I know
It might
Gringo
have.
was. It was either Masha or some female. I know Gringo fought a female that night.
It might have been. It might have been Masha or it might have been Vipress. Because
Yeah.
I know Vipress was kind of on the rise last year, but I don't think at this point she was touring with them.
Yeah, I remember Matt Cardona was there.
hmm Santana was still the House of Glory champion. He was there. Just a crazy show last year. So I'm looking forward to this becoming an annual event.
Tommy Dreamer fought last year.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer and Mance Warner.
I think If I remember, I think the Kroger shocked somebody or
Yeah.
tased them or something. Yeah.
Because Atticus was on his road to the title, so he was trying to get to Effie. But yeah, man, this is going to be a hell of a show. What's up, Matt? Good to see you. Steven, how is this on 5 different channels? StreamYard, brother, StreamYard. It's on 4 YouTube channels, 2 X channels. I don't think this one's going to Twitch.
Just make sure you subscribe to all 5 different channels. How about that?
Yeah, he's on a YouTube channel. I'm not sure which one he's on, but yeah, man, make sure you
He's on mine.
Okay, so he subscribed to the most important one, right? Because we're still trying to get you to 300. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to the whole team there. You're already on Rage of Wrestling, so subscribe to N Foster 1916. Subscribe to the Casa D18 Studios. Subscribe to Batty for Wrestling. Subscribe to Rangers of Wrestling. All of the brands here that are part of the Simply Reliable Studios as we go to MLJ in the ring to bring us into this show.
Gotta be wearing the New York. This is even better after the New York won the championship for them to be here. Who are they starting off with? The Randoms?
Yep. Team Sturdy. Okay. I recognize Jimmy Lloyd.
This dude has been the opening match of the last like 4 GCW events. LC, the guy in the red. I know his name.
His logo kind of looking like Daredevil with them being in New York.
I think his name is Logan something. But I know he's been the opener of the last like 3 events. That is such a cool backdrop with the freaking roller coaster right there.
Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is why I feel like it's not going to be too violent, too bloody tonight. Because, like, they're trying to get families here. Coney Island, it would be like doing the show at downtown Disney at Disneyland. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You can maybe do a couple of chair shots, but you're not going to get all the light tubes and shit. I don't recognize really any of these guys. Team Reefer. Okay. Well, this is typical GCW giving us a match we weren't prepared for with talent we don't really know. So bear with us here, ladies and gentlemen, as we try to figure this match out as we go along. And then, of course, Walter is working from home on this 4th of July, so has to mute from time to time.
Who the hell are these people?
Team Reefer.
Well, it should be my team, I guess.
Right?
This dude looked like they just grabbed him off the beach and said, "You want to wrestle?"
Right?
It would help if they put their names on there instead of just
It
the whole team
would.
name.
It would. But again, it's what GCW is known for, as we get a shot of the stands there.
At least we're getting regular wrestling, collar-enabled tie-ups.
Yep.
Dude, what is that dude's name? I know. I think I'm pretty sure it's Logan something.
See, if I turn my TV up, I can hear the commentators say the name, but I also don't want us to get copyright pinged because you hear my feed.
Yeah. He just nut punched dude.
Yep.
Right in the hot dog, huh?
That's right. That's right. Right in the hot dog.
Right in the ballpark.
Again, I was waiting for your puns, sir.
Who's Johnny? At least this guy has his name on the tights. One side says Johnny. Let's see what the other side says when he turns.
It looks like both sides say Johnny. Nice arm drag there by Johnny, and another one by his opposition. Double drop kick into a double kip up. Stalemate here by the two in-ring competitors. Fast-paced action pinfall attempt, only a 1 count here by Team Reefer. We'll just go by Team Reefer and Team Sturdy. Team Reefer with the double team here on Team Sturdy. Atomic drop. Low drop kick. Almost a V-trigger there. Pinfall attempt. Gets a 2 count. And this guy has Sturdy on his tights, so he must be the leader of Team Sturdy. Blind tag for Team Sturdy. German suplex. Running Death Valley driver. Pinfall attempt. Gets 2. Team Reefer kicks out. Team Sturdy gets the advantage here. Nice spine buster. 2 count.
That's the way to go. Reefer and Sturdy.
Yep. Tag again here for Team Sturdy. More double teaming. I haven't really seen Jimmy Lloyd get in here yet. So he's probably going to be the one to bring everything home. Because Logan started. The dude with the blonde dreads and the leader of Team Sturdy, and I only say that because his tights actually say Sturdy, have been doing most of the work here in the middle. And we've yet to see Jimmy Lloyd. Blue Thunder Bomb rolls him through. I wasn't even gonna, you know me. How hypocritical would I be? Nice spinning Falcon Arrow, though.
All right, that's Raging Fire, basically.
Gets a 2 count, kick out. No, but what hypocrite would I have been if I had actually started counting there for that Blue Thunder Bomb? Come on now.
I think his name is Johnny Hathaway or Hathaway because I've seen him before.
Team
I think that's
Reaper
what
and
the
Team
other
Sturdy
side
with the
says.
tags. Here comes Jimmy Lloyd.
This
The
guy
only
looked like
one
he
I'm
just...
really familiar with here, Jimmy Lloyd.
Me too. This other guy looked like he just drank a 6-pack and jumped in the ring.
Well, I mean, he's got some pretty sound fundamentals, though. Nice head
Yeah.
scissor tick down right into the crippler crossface. Like, clearly the dude can wrestle. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by his cover.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time I was at PWG, and it was the first time I saw Necro Butcher. And if you're familiar with Necro Butcher just looks like a homeless man.
Yep.
And me and my girlfriend at the time were waiting, and we saw him walk by, and we're like, dude, who is this homeless guy walking around going up to the locker room and stuff? And then he came out to wrestle a match, and we were like, wait a minute, the homeless guy is going to wrestle? And that's how we learned about Necro Butcher.
This dude was about to light up a doobie in the middle of the match, too.
Well, what did the Godfather used to say? Light a fatty for this pimp daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Pimpin' 80s, hey.
The Prospects, that's a tag team right there, those two.
Yep. Logan and Johnny, nice moonsaults off the two turnbuckle posts, taking out the whole rest of the field.
And that's a thin mat on some baseball grass. Oof.
Ducks the clothesline, does Johnny. Super kick catches Logan, who spills to the outside. Johnny gonna fly now.
Johnny
going
be
back
bad.
up. But here comes Sturdy. Sprinting up to the top.
Man.
Nice superplex.
Man, if you
Into
get,
another Falcon Arrow of sorts.
if you get the right camera angle and somebody jumps off the rope, they're gonna look like they jumped off that roller coaster.
Right.
Dude, did he just hit the boss man slam, but like without the rope?
Mm-hmm. Nice RKO jumping cutter there from Jimmy Lloyd.
The LKO,
Into a
the Lloyd
flying
KO.
meteora there from one of the prospects. This is the segment of the match where everybody gets their shit in. Spinning tombstone pile driver.
Oh my god, I don't like the way he landed on his neck.
Curb stomp there. Jimmy Lloyd takes him up and over. Runs into a big boot, does Jimmy Lloyd. Here comes Logan. Gets the blind tag. Logan legal now. Spanish fly off the middle rope. Throws Johnny into the ropes. Destroyer. Johnny ducks the clothesline from Lloyd. Destroyer to Jimmy Lloyd. Jesus.
You know what I would love? You know what? If GCW could do it, you should start off all the ballparks with the Brooklyn Brawler.
Right.
Like, have them introduce the event or something.
Well, you should just find some like classic baseballer that's, still alive. Nice jumping DDT there. Hooks the leg. Team Reefer beats Team Sturdy.
Ah, they smoked them, huh?
I'm not surprised. Jimmy Lloyd was on Team Sturdy, and he seems to be the proverbial jobber. So, even though he didn't eat the pinfall here, at least kept him strong in that way. What's up, Safet? Good to see you here. Thank you for the 4th of July wishes. Hopefully, you'll be tuning in for shenanigans tonight. Going to be a very fun show, I can tell. Lots of wrestling to talk about this week.
With fireworks probably going off in somebody's background.
Right.
So I wonder if they probably got out vendors just sitting out there for drinks and stuff, huh?
Probably. Concession stand, It's a ballpark. Dude walking around slinging peanuts and Cracker Jacks and shit.
Go smoke them.
$25 bottle of water. $30 beer.
Yep. Is this the last JCW event?
I believe so, yeah. Gabby Forza face-to-face with Charles Mason. Gabby Forza, who's going to be part of the Knockouts TV title tournament. Shout out to the Nomi. Not really backing down from Charles Mason, only walking backwards because he's like, getting in her face, but she's staring him eye to eye, not intimidated.
Awesome. That's what I like about GCW. They treat the women as equal. They don't give a shit.
And here comes Bear defending his woman. Mason escaping.
July 26th.
Yep, the next Jersey Championship Wrestling show. It's going to be Bear Bronson, Charles Mason, July 26th in our house from the Mecca in New Jersey. We will do our best to cover that here across the Simply Reliable studios.
I like that throwback jersey.
Referee Scarlett Donovan getting in the ring for this match. What's up?
What is it with women and named Scarlett? Like, Jesus.
Well, and she's a redhead to boot, so
They're just good looking women. Nice weather too. Look, no wind. A good time to have an outdoor event.
Yep. There was a chance of rain. I was seeing Brett Lauderdale post. There was supposed to be a chance of rain, but apparently the storm got pushed back. And here comes Cheeseburger. So the first official match we knew about is the JCW title match. So nothing else is going to be for a championship unless something develops here over the course of the show.
Nope, that's not the Cheeseburger. That was fired from AAA.
Gabby Forza was announced for this show, but she's not billed in a match. Vandal 48 was announced for a show, but they're not billed as being in a match. So
He gave a Cheeseburger hat. I like this guy. Please tell me he has moves called like Sesame Seed Bun or something. Flip the patty. Come on.
we'll find out. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with Cheeseburger. I believe Cheeseburger has performed in Ring of Honor before, though. So very Randy Savage with his jacket there and the neon fringe and everything.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like a shout out to Macho Man or something.
The Nacho Man.
All right. Tell me he's got a submission move called Nacho Cheese or something. Come on, dude.
And here comes the root of all evil, Charles Mason.
Hope you got sunblock.
The Jersey Championship Wrestling World Champion and still the House of Glory Champion too, I'm a little bit surprised that in a show here in New York, Brett doesn't have him coming out with the House of Glory title too, just to kind of represent, because Brett is cool with, partnering with a bunch of companies. We've seen him before working with, Juggalo Championship Wrestling. We've seen the stuff that was on the Collective, like Progress and whatnot. Like for him to help put over House of Glory here in their backyard in New York really would make Mason look strong, especially if he's gonna retain here tonight.
Dude, his entrance is scary. Just the way he walks out. He even said it to me, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I was like, yeah, I believe you for some damn reason.
I still crack up that his song is a 3/4 speed, so it's not normal speed. They slowed it down to 3/4, but it's a male cover of a Shania Twain song. Like, so the fact that he comes out to a Shania Twain song as covered by a male, slowed down just enough so that you get that kind of evil bum bum in his theme song, like sheer genius. Sheer genius.
Then the jacket's kind of like a trench coat. Everything's just
With
kind of
blood
scary.
splatters on it. And remember, when we first started seeing Mason, that's not how he dressed. He would wrestle in like slacks and a dress shirt because he's rich. But he did a couple gigs for Tony Khan, Ring of Honor, and he took that money and invested into some tights and a trench coat. And the presentation is everything.
It really is. He's like a cult leader. He just needs a cult following.
Yep. And like, I know Vandal 48 is a family-born game, but you can't tell me that Mason wouldn't fit in Vandal 48.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
If him and Atticus could get past their differences and work together, and the same thing with Orso and Stackhouse. Like, if you added those three to Vandal 48, holy shit. Vandal 48 are already unstoppable, but then you add those three to the faction.
They would fucking dominate. He just looks like the root of all evil.
Cheeseburger already sweating. And to your point, man, I hope Scarlett's wearing a little bit of sunscreen too. She's pretty pale, and she's going to be doing a lot of work out there. Like, Mason's only going to have to wrestle for the 15, 20 minutes, however long this match is. We'll probably be seeing Scarlett at least 2 more, if not 3 more times. And that sun is strong. Like, you can see her kind of squinting a little bit. That sun is right in her eyes.
See if he slaps the ketchup out of him.
No, he's trying to bite him.
That's a raw burger when it bleeds.
Who's old? It's going to be one of those matches. This is the first time seeing Cappuccino Jones all over again. Tenderizing Mason now. Through the leg.
Come on, Burger.
Don't be afraid. Knuckle lock.
Get up all in his grill, Cheeseburger. Don't be afraid. Oop, look, got caught. So what happens if you try to slide out the bun?
What the heck is Cheeseburger doing here? Climbing up Mason.
Some submission mode.
Yeah, but he's flexing. You don't want to do that to somebody like Charles Mason, especially in the early goings of the contest. Hands planned into knees to the chest there of Mason.
Taking too long in between your offense, Burger.
Cheeseburger hung up here on the top rope. Mason with some chops to the chest. Again, looking to tenderize the raw Cheeseburger.
Look, he took a bite of that bun right there. How's that taste, Mason? Well done.
Safet saying it's 96 and Coney Island feels like the temperature is 104.
Mm,
But I always forget Safet is in New York. Dude, why
I
didn't she
know,
go to this show? Like,
right? Take the train, subway.
man, I wish you would go to some of these New York shows, whether it was House of Glory or like this year. That way you could like report back to us live from the venue.
Mm-hmm. Mason's involved in the crowd. What are you doing?
What's up, Darren? Happy 4th to you, well. He says,
Look
at
at,
first I read Charles Manson until I read it again.
yep. I'd be trying
We
to.
all did the same thing at first, bro, when we first saw Charles Mason.
I almost say Manson all the time, but that was a crazy chop. He's seasoned that burger, huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's peppering him with shots.
Nice stalling belly to back suplex.
Look how he
Mason
stalks
just
him.
slithers into the pinfall. To your point, yes, stalking his prey.
Get him, Mason.
Cheeseburger shots to the gut. And then Mason now in the corner, mounting with punches. Cheeseburger trying to counter. Mason going back to the bite.
He must love his burgers because that's like the 4th time he bit him.
I believe so, Darren. I'm not super familiar with Ring of Honor, but I do believe Cheeseburger has performed there a few times.
Oh my God, he's choking him. Just dangle him. Dangle that pickle.
I can't wait for this match to end.
Oh, you want to stick a fork in it? Burgers are hand food. No utensils needed.
Mason now raking the back of Cheeseburger.
Oh my God, he's
getting
grating
the
that cheese.
nail under the nails.
Look at that. Okay, Cheeseburger able to flip it, huh?
Cheeseburger finally gets the suplex after both men were trying to get the move off.
Can't flip it too many times, man. Let it cook on each side.
Got to get it even.
Right.
Cheeseburger Irish whip. Mason reverses it. Cheeseburger back out. Runs with a forearm. Drops Mason. Mason back up now. Chops to the chest of the pale Charles Mason. Super kick from Cheeseburger. Catches Mason in the grill. Double underhook suplex.
Nice. Like a tiger German suplex. Okay, Burger.
Hooks the leg. Gets 2. Mason kicks out. I wonder what that booth is under that tent there in the backdrop.
One of those carnival games, I think. Where that ball floats and you got to try to hit it. What is Burger doing?
Looked like he was looking for a claw type maneuver. Mason almost spinning the block. Shades of Mike Santana there. The man he beat for the House of Glory title. Nice running Meteora. Pop up Death Valley Driver. That's going to be it. 2, 3.
Count to 100 on that. No.
Oh, no. 2
Oh,
count.
shit. He kicked out.
I could have swore I heard 3.
Me too. No dice.
Careful, you don't want this cheeseburger to be well done.
Exactly, right? Let us get this over with. Oh my God.
Mason
He's
takes off his elbow pad now.
trying to go for
Looking
that
for a
gut
gut
wrench.
wrench.
Burger able to reverse it.
Mason's got a sleeper on. Snapmare takes him over, catches Mason in the face. Big boot from Mason, drops cheeseburger.
Put him back in the sleeper. Maybe Mason doesn't like to choke his meat.
Shit. Save the choking for chicken.
Yo, speaking of burgers, I think Burger King was doing like $2.50 Whopper Juniors for the 250th anniversary.
Something like that. I got a text about that too.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger hulking up. You can see him shaking there.
Mm-hmm.
Mason's got him goozled.
He's get him, Burger.
Nice evade there by Cheeseburger. Rolls Mason up. 2 count. Cheeseburger with the backslide on Mason. Gets 2. Mason kicks out. Cheeseburger goes for the Magistral. Gets a 2. Mason counters. Gets 2.
These covers are exhausting.
Mm-hmm. Cheeseburger has Mason rolling here.
Going for the spatula?
2. Kick out.
He just hit him with a flat hand. That's why I said, what is that, the spatula? That's basically a slap. It's like a weird move. I guess he hit him in the throat. That's why. Damn mouse, come on, move. There we go.
Mason has the sleeper locked in now. Oh, Mason's got him set up. Great submission there. Cheeseburger tapping. Almost thought he was going to drop him for a tombstone. He's going to anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Cheeseburger already submitted. Mason already won.
Mm.
Just a little bit extra seasoning on that cheeseburger as Mason dropped him with the tombstone. And Mason victorious here.
That was a unique submission. Because that cranks your neck. He gave that kid the handshake. He did the middle finger earlier, but now he's hugging and he got to mess with the little kid.
Mm-hmm. Because that little kid's going to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Next week in GCW in Hartford, Connecticut.
It's becoming their second home, man.
LA's their second home. Take a look at some of the matches here. Christian Napier and Anakin Murphy.
Napier just came back a couple of events ago. It was like two well, I don't want to say pay-per-views, but 2 special events ago.
And then the following night in New Hampshire. Weekend after, they'll be in Dallas. Jesus, are they giving us like every week here in July? GCW tag titles, Bustah in the Brain versus Orso and Stackhouse. Ooh.
That's the
Could we
Texas.
possibly see new champs?
Maybe.
And then that Sunday, they'll be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. End of the month, Omaha on Friday, July 31st. And then I know Saturday, Sunday, August 1st and 2nd, they got shows in Minnesota. And 20 years of the Bad Boy, August 6th in Asbury Park. Special Thursday show already announced for that show. Megan Bayne and Chris Statlander will both be on that show. Don't know if they'll be facing each other, but they'll both be on the show. And then August 15th and 16th, GCW Homecoming.
And Vipress is right on that poster.
She's on a lot of them lately, bro. I don't know if you've noticed.
Oh, I noticed.
Joey Janela and Marco Stunt.
She's fixing to be on my wall in a moment. I'm finding me a Vipress poster or something.
Need to get you an 8x10, bro.
I tried to talk to her. She was always in a rush.
And then GCW returns to Anchorage, Alaska, October 3rd. Jersey Championship Wrestling has shows coming up July 26th, September 6th, October 18th, and November 29th at the Mecca in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. 4 more shows for JCW this year. See Mason Teriyaki and the Nomi, Gabby Forza on that poster. Nothing been announced for Homecoming LA yet. I'm surprised. As we go back to last week, LA, Hook and Atticus Cogar for the GCW Championship. Red Rum trying to get locked in on Cogar, but Cogar able to get out of it.
Right in LA, huh?
Mm-hmm. Red Rum, Cogar tapped, but the referee was down. Didn't see him tapping out. And here comes KJ Orso, clips hook.
He hooked him, huh?
Super kick from Orso to the jaw of Hook. And KJ eyeing Atticus. Atticus slithering out of the way. Busting the brain coming out to help Hook.
I love how we called a highlight of something that already happened.
Well, we weren't there for it, so like we didn't get to call it. We just didn't have the manpower last weekend with all the other wrestling that was happening.
I don't know. You look good. It's okay. Jeez. You probably just up the views.
We're at 30 right now. Jonathan Gresham coming out. Along with Tracy Williams. About to take on GCW regulars the Cowboy way. What belt is that Gresham has? See, this is why I don't understand why Mason can't come with the House of Glory title. No idea what that belt is that Gresham has. Him and Tracy Williams don't have belts together, so it's not a tag title. But Mason couldn't rock the House of Glory title too. And here come the long, tall Texans, Thomas Shire and the one called Manders.
Shire was the freaking nicest dude.
Shire looks like he's growing out some facial hair, man. He was kind of clean shaven when we saw him in Vegas, and look at him now.
This is gonna be a good match with Gresham's.
Yeah, this is going to be a strong style match. Good hard hitting. I don't know about Tracy Williams. I'm not familiar with him. I know Manders can go in the ring. I know Gresham can go in the ring. I know Shire can go in the ring. This is going to be, could possibly steal the show.
Yeah, I know 3 of the 4.
Excuse me.
Now I'm really curious to know what title that is. Progress World Champion. Says Jonathan Gresham is the reigning Progress World Champion. I did not know that.
Mander's in there with Tracy Williams to start the match. Nice snap there by Tracy. Pinfall attempt, only gets a 1.
Tracy's a big dude.
They're all pretty big. I think Gresham's probably the shortest one.
Yeah, Gresham's big muscular-wise, though.
Yeah, he's stocky. This is going to be a big hoss fight.
I don't know. When you're a man named Tracy, you kind of grow up tough because you got to fucking always fight because of your name.
Yep. It's like a boy named Sue.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know, you know, folks. If you don't, do your homework, bro.
Double team action.
Cowboy way showing them how the Cowboys do it.
I would like to see if they did this kind of at night. Do they use the ballpark lights as like spotlights? Can they control like how the lights up there are?
Oh, it probably would, but I mean, number one, I've never seen them do this at night.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been an afternoon show like this. But I feel like the natural light just adds to it because with the stadium lights, you probably wouldn't see the coaster and everything as clearly.
Mm-hmm.
And that totally adds to the cinematography, if you will. Look at this. Tracy or Thomas Shire trying to do a test of strength to Gresham, and Gresham's so short, can barely reach. Gresham saying, "You're funny, you're funny."
Look at the height there. That's more than a foot.
Yeah, for real. Shire little brothers him. Nice collar elbow tie up. Intense.
Did I give Shire the card? I think I did.
I think
I'm
we
gonna have
did.
to reach out to him.
Now smacking him on the booty. Gresham getting little brothered here, bro. You know he can't be liking that.
Mm-hmm. His gear looks like a bandana made into underwear, like. Dude, his leg is almost longer than Gresham's body.
For real.
But he's stretching him. He's off the ground. He literally jumped off the ground. That's hilarious. Hey man, the octopus will wrap around you. Doesn't matter how big you are.
Yeah, but you got to be able to reach the limbs, and can barely get his body around the limbs.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Grabbed the kneecap and pulled in, get Shire dropped. Now Gresham's got him where he wants him.
Pop that kneecap out.
Height means nothing now that he's on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Is Gresham gonna lean back?
Do the rockaway like Fat Joe.
It's New York. Manipulation. Look, Shire just pulling Gresham's whole body.
Mm-hmm. And now Gresham has to break, but he has a 5 count.
This is hilarious, dude. I love how they're playing up to it.
That's one of the things I love about Gresham is he is a fantastic technical wrestler, but he doesn't take himself too seriously.
Of course not.
He allows himself to have fun. I feel like, and maybe I'm a little out of line here, but I feel like Jordan Grace gets more defensive of Gresham than Gresham gets of himself. Gresham now calling for a timeout. Tracy Williams coming in, going toe-to-toe with the one called Manders. Manders and Williams in there now. What is Gresham doing going to the top rope? Flying cross body, and he just bounces off of Manders. Gresham trying to call for a timeout. Jumping elbow drop from Manders. Gresham gets out of the way. And here comes Shire back in.
He's just a giant stalking him. This is like Rey Mysterio versus Big Show right here.
Did you hear the comment I made a minute ago? I feel like Jordan Grace gets more defensive about Gresham than Gresham gets about himself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and that's not a slight at Jordan because, you know, that's her man. She's going to stand up for her man. But, like, Gresham knows how to have fun. And like I pointed out earlier, this is an event where you could potentially rope in and make new fans. Have a little bit more fun. Don't take yourself so seriously here.
Uh-huh.
Tracy Williams now trying to get some offense in here, getting the Cowboy way in a hard way. Nice suplex there by Williams, getting Manders up and over. Now going after the Haas Shire, misses the clothesline. Big boot catches Shire, though, on the rebound.
Uh-huh.
Shire pulls him off, but he hooks Shire for a bulldog.
Dude, that was awesome. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Drop kick to the leg by Gresham off the rope, and now Tracy Williams goes, spins it into a figure four leg lock, and the big man is locked. Gresham now stalking Manders, trying to make sure Manders doesn't come in to break it up.
Gresham's
trying to
smart
get old
playing
Tommy
defense.
Shire to tap, and Gresham's got Manders front face locked now. Oh, and Gresham slammed right onto Shire's knee.
Oh, I
And
know that
Tracy's
hurt.
knee. Both knees got jammed.
I know that hurt. And it hurt Gresham because his back landed on his knees.
What's up, Pop? Happy 4th of July to you, good sir.
It's America's B-Day.
Both men now, Manders and Gresham, trading shots in the center of the ring. Oh, that was dirty by Gresham. Teased the chop and caught him low. Both men going for the legs, Shire and Gresham, trying to chop the proverbial tree trunks, if you will. Now Tracy Williams in there going toe-to-toe with Shire. Both men had their knees jacked up by that slam up from Gresham. Ooh, overhead chop from Tracy Williams. And back to the kicks targeting the leg and knees. But you notice Shire doesn't have knee pads. He's going bare-legged there. He has absolutely no protection. Manders with the pin attempt on Williams, catches him. The Cowboy way, get the win here. Feel like these guys are going to go to the bar as soon as they get into the dressing room. Heading to the amusement park, buy each other a round of beers. Great show of sportsmanship. Gresham looks like he was waving for somebody to come up. Fantastic match here.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're back to Race Against Time from earlier this month, Cincinnati, Ohio. This was the debut of Hook, was at this show. Well, this was the Teriyaki, Bayne, and Matthews against Billy Starks, Bustah, and the Brain match. Looks like a couple of good sequences. I need to go back and check that show out. Billy starts with the tombstone, floats Yaki over, and then Bustah and the Brain do a double team Styles clash to put him away.
That was a good sequence. I was looking at that same thing and thinking of the same thing. I like the way they do that slingshot move now.
Six-man tag team action about to transpire here. Juni Underwood, Flying Ryan, and Leedz Lewis, who I'm not very familiar with Bustah and the Brain and Marcus Mathers. And I got a question for you, Walter.
Mm-hmm.
Bustah and the Brain, where do they work? Where are they contracted?
AEW.
Where is Marcus Mathers contracted?
Oh shoot. WWE. No. It is.
No. You're right. WWE
Yeah, WWE
ID.
ID. Yeah.
So where's all the tribalists coming out about how You know, WWE and AEW aren't allowed to work together, blah, blah, blah. Such evil corporation, blah, blah, blah. Where are
Right?
those people at? They're awful quiet today.
Ooh, I like Flying Ryan, dude. Like, as he's like one of those underdogs to me. Like this generation's. I know I hate that when people compare things, but he's like 1, 2, 3 kids. Like how you didn't expect him to be anything, but then you give him that opportunity. Like if, with the right opponent, he could do something.
Marcus Mathers is wearing a lucha mask. What the hell?
I think
When
I've
did
seen him
this
do that
start?
before. No, he done that before, and then takes it off when he's standing on the apron.
Well, first of all, that's a no-no. You don't. If you're going to be a masked wrestler, then you don't take the mask off until you lose the mask. And if you're not a masked wrestler, then what are you doing wearing a mask to the ring? Like that don't make no sense to me.
I don't think it was that mask last time I saw him in either. I've only seen him do that once though.
I mean, I like the colors. It matches his jacket and his gear and everything. I like the M's on the side for Marcus Mathers. Everything about the mask I like. I just don't understand why he's wearing it.
I know he was nice as shit to us. I know that.
Marcus is cool as fuck, dude. I've met him a few times. All these guys, freaking Price, Oliver, how cool. How many times did we see Oliver and Price?
And when we reached out to him, they said if they wasn't in AEW, they would have gave us the interview, but we got to go through Tony. So
I know.
Screw.
We figured out the TNA route to go. We need to figure out who we got to contact for AEW so we can get Bustah in the brain.
Right, because I saw Brett too on Fightful. I think he had an interview.
Yes,
and
yes.
actually showed his face.
I watched that interview today.
Yeah, me too.
In anticipation for this show, I watched that, and I watched the Fallon Henley. What do you want to talk about? With Cody. But yeah, I watched that entire Brett Lauderdale interview, and you know, I highly recommend anybody who likes the independents, anybody who is curious about what's going on with Triller and my AEW, watch that interview because Brett goes about as in depth as he can with the knowledge he has about GCW and their fate and Triller and my AEW and his relationship with Tony Khan. Like, watch that interview. So we're starting off here with Leedz Lewis. Let me get the graphic up. I have it ready to go. We've just been talking. I forgot to bring it on screen here. Leedz Lewis and Marcus Mathers starting things off today. And again, Leedz Lewis is someone I know absolutely nothing about. I believe he's from the UK. He's on excursion. I know that much because I know GCW announced that they were going to have him for like a month and a half worth of shows. So he's an overseas wrestler on excursion. I know that much about him. Nice roll through there. Mathers catches him. Great opening sequence here and a stalemate here between Mathers and Leedz Lewis. And let's not forget, Mathers just did an excursion overseas as well in Japan. So it's possible these two encountered each other over there, and that's why they work so well together. Here comes Flying Ryan and Jordan Oliver. Flying Ryan, kind of a young boy to Bustah in the brain.
I don't know. Is this something?
I don't know if Flying Ryan is Jordan's little brother or what, because they do have very similar facial features, and Jordan used to have long hair before he came back. If you think about that scene in the opening with the Jersey J Cup, like that's Jordan with long hair. They look very similar.
I don't know. There's just something about Flying Ryan I like. I don't know what it is, dude.
I love the bird feathers, like as the fringe on his gear. Like I feel like that's something Lyra was missing when she was kind of being the bird lady. Like I feel like if she had accents like that, that really would have added to the gimmick. Now Busting the Brain doing some double team work here.
He's just that underdog that I like. I don't know. Like I said, it's like the 1, 2, 3 kid. Like you just want to root for him.
Nice European uppercut there from Alec Price. Irish whip reverse. Price goes in, moves out of the way. Ryan up and over. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Ryan off springboard, crossbody, takes Price down. This is one of those blink and you miss it type matches. Flying Ryan with the tag into Juni Underwood. Irish whip sends Juni in, boot to Alec Price. Poetry in motion here from Juni and Flying Ryan. Irish whip sends Price into Juni. Scoop slam from Juni Underwood. Triple leg drop there from Juni and Flying Ryan. And Flying Ryan's got to get out here at some point because there is only a 5 count there. Leeds Lewis in now.
Okay.
Springboard corkscrew moonsault. And then another moonsault. Only a 1 on Price, though, after those back-to-back high-risk offense maneuvers. Tag into Flying Ryan. All right, Flying Ryan and Jordan Oliver are not related. I just Googled that.
Whoa, damn, that drop kick Jordan hit. Dude, you almost forget how huge Jordan is to you see him in person.
For real.
Is Flying Ryan he's not the one that teams with Jordan when
Yeah.
what's the name isn't available. It is him, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why they work so good together.
Mm-hmm.
Nice triple team there by Bustah the Brain and Marcus Mathers. It's like if Marcus isn't available for a 6-man, it's usually Flying Ryan in there.
Yeah.
And at the one show, the first midnight show we went to, the Midnight Express, it was supposed to be Bustah and the Brain, but Alec wasn't there, and they gave it to Jordan and Ryan instead.
Yeah, I thought so. Holy shit, the way he reversed that double team.
Roll through, tag the Leeds Lewis. Nice double move there from Leeds Lewis to Bustah and the Brain. They're definitely using this match as an opportunity to get Leeds Lewis over for their future matches.
That was some nice.
They're not going to have him for long, so they're giving him the opportunity, even though his team is probably going to lose this because they're probably going to put Bustah the Brain and Marcus Mathers over. They're making sure Leeds Lewis looks strong for any future matches they book him in while he's out here.
Bro, he's doing capoeira moves like freaking Eddie from Tekken.
That's a deep cut, man. I remember when capoeira was the thing back in the day. And I remember Tekken, too. Poison Rana from Leeds Lewis, but Jordan Oliver right up into a German suplex.
Yeah, he almost tried to reverse it like the way he landed, but he still got hit.
I remember playing Tekken in the arcades, and do you remember Kina Fighters?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those games. I actually preferred those to Street Fighter, if I'm being honest, until they started doing like the X-Men Street Fighter series.
Yup. They had Virtual Fighter too back then.
Yeah, I remember Virtual Fighter. Yes, folks, that is how old we are. We're talking about playing video games in an arcade, games that you've probably never heard of.
Dude, they had an arcade in Milford near me growing up where they would do like these lockdowns and you could stay there until like 5 in the morning. Nobody else can get in. You had to be there before midnight and then they locked the doors.
Nice. Jesus, Juni and Alec Price just trading shots in the center of the ring. Hard forearms to the jaw.
Some elbows, bro. Oof.
That springboard clothesline from Price, but Juni had it scouted, ducked it, caught him with a boot.
Juni's becoming a regular too, actually, because I've seen him on every event, pretty much.
Juni's usually in those scrambles and shit, but he's becoming more of a featured player. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should snag him up
But-
before he becomes too famous.
But that's something else that Brett was kind of talking about, is how guys like Effie and Ali and some of the older guard are starting to kind of move on, and they're bringing new people up to those slots. You know, you think about what they've done with Vipress in the last year. Vipress is kind of taking that spot that Ali vacated.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Speed is going to pick up with Flying and Mathers now.
You know, if and when the day comes where Tony says, hey, you guys can't have Bustah and the Brain that much anymore. They got to drop the belts and be more available for AEW. Who's going to take that spot? Probably like a Flying Ryan, Juni Underwood, maybe a Teriyaki. Same thing with Marcus Mathers.
Yep.
Once he gets on to NXT and he moves away from being ID/Evolve, who's going to take that spot?
Mm-hmm.
Cartwheel, same thing. You know, Brett's kind of preparing for that. He went into that in the interview.
Mm-hmm. Facebuster.
Nice springboard frog splash there from Price. Marcus Mathers up at the top, 450 splash. Hooks the leg. There's one. Oh, moves out of the way. Juni catches his own partner. Tornado DDT from Oliver, drops Underwood.
Hey, with Mathers and Bustah and the Brain working together, we're seeing a small Forbidden Door.
Right?
I like this move.
Shield style, triple power bomb with a neck breaker attached. But only a 2 count.
Scarlett was out of position for a little bit. That's why it's slower count. Math is being isolated now. Uh-oh.
Up and over goes Flying Ryan, comes back in with a stunner.
You ever do an update on your phone and all of a sudden there's an app you never downloaded on your fucking shit?
Mm-hmm. And then I immediately delete it.
Yep, that's what I was just doing. I'm like, what the hell is archery?
Oh man, they almost got the upset here over Marcus Mathers, but Bustah and the Brain able to get in there and break up the count.
Mathers hurt his knee. Trying to smack Feeling back into it. He looked hurt. Is it the way he landed? Like, what happened? Mathers being smart, roll into the corner.
Yep, getting the tag to Jordan. Leeds Lewis back in. Leeds and Jordan taking care of Price and Juni, so that's just one-on-one here right now.
Damn, that jumping pump kick.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit! He made it look like he was running to the ropes and just did a Pele kick. Dude, Leeds is
floated
impressing
into
me.
that Pele.
Dude, he's impressing me.
Facebuster off the top from Oliver. Huge cutter from Ryan to Alec Price off the top. Here comes Juni. Marcus Mathers, Blue Thunderbomb off the top.
Dude, I gotta follow.
Didn't even go for a pin because Marcus Mathers knows those don't win matches. Destroyer from Leeds Lewis off the top.
Dude, we might have to reach out to Leeds Lewis.
Right?
He's French? I thought it was Latino.
Leeds Lewis goes for a moonsault, catches a super kick party there from Bustah in the brain, picking up Marcus Mathers. Marcus suicide dive, takes out Flying Ryan on the outside. Going for that double team Styles Clash maneuver. One, two, three. That is it. I like the double team Styles Clash as their finisher because it takes less time to sit up than that super acid bomb that they do.
Yeah.
But Jordan needs to get better at getting out of the way because you look there, Alec tried to roll him up, but Jordan's leg was getting caught underneath there. It took a second there for Alec to roll him over and get the pinfall. And look at this, everybody. AEW and WWE talent together. Wow.
And hell is still hot.
There ain't no sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Uh-oh. Where's La Leona at? She's picturing, she looks like she at that ballpark. I'm like, where are you at?
She might be in Texas at a World Cup game.
She's dressed in a wrestling gear. Was saying happy birthday to America 250. She's probably in Texas, yeah. But she looked like she on the field. Tournament of Survival right there.
Oh, yeah, Fetty Wap. That's something else that was being talked about in that interview is how they hooked up with Fetty Wap. Oh. Show's been moving pretty good as far as
I wouldn't mind going there. Oh shit!
He wasn't announced.
He wasn't announced the last two events.
CPA tie, dude. Next time I see him, I need to get a CPA tie.
He wasn't announced the last two events, and he was there.
He's another one I want to try to get an interview with, man. Get him on the show.
Dun, dun. Only one man enough to do this. I know he's hot as balls, though. Holy shit.
Especially since he has like 2 or 3 shirts on.
You know he's going to have to. That tie is pretty cool. Oh. Look, he's not even using the stairs.
The fact that this is so over, dude, that just goes to show the performer he is.
Hey, TNA doesn't have a 90-day clause, huh? What if we see Eric Young pop up in GCW? You fit.
Well, and he asked for his release too, so it's different.
What is that face Evo is making? Is that Slade?
Think so.
Dude, I hate when they show Slade's back. That dude has scars for. Lead.
If that is Slade, I feel like they should have done this in reverse. And I'll tell you why. Give me a second. Yeah, it is Slade. Okay, let me find the graphic here. And I'll tell you exactly why they should have done this in reverse.
Dude, they're not even getting to the ring. Look, he's chasing him in the middle of the entrance.
Hell yeah, I would be running too. Shit, it's Slade. He's a crazy motherfucker.
Slade about to use the freaking base pad. Dude, they're fighting in dirt and turf.
So take a look at the graphic here.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be Slade and Tony Deppen.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have flipped this and had Slade come out from the dugout, like all the people so far, because he was announced. And then I would have had CPA come out from the bullpen because he's the relief coming in to take Tony Deppen's spot. You know, because obviously Tony Deppen didn't make it, whether it's an injury or he wasn't able to make the trip or whatever. But since CPA is essentially relieving for Tony Deppen, I would have had him come from the bullpen. You know, it would have made more sense.
Dude, the kid in me wants to go to that fucking big ass radio bounce house and go in there.
The water on the mat there.
Slade's a scary looking motherfucker, yeah. They probably feel relief with that waters.
Right. Dude, they ought to go into that bounce house and just start wrestling in there. That shit would be funny as hell. Oh, here we go.
First layer off. Wait, that's
And
the
the
same
crowd
shirt.
goes wild. It always is. Oh, running back elbow there from Slade.
Is he biting his nose?
Yep.
He almost looked like he was trying to kiss him.
Got your nose.
Freddie.
So obviously, ladies and gentlemen, this is not Tony Deppen versus Slade. This is CPA versus Slade, but we're just running with the graphic that we had because at least it still has Slade on it.
They went past the damn barricade.
fighting up in the bleachers here. And honestly, I think that's smart because if you think about it, there's not a whole lot of people up there. So number one, you don't really run the risk of hurting anybody. And number two, you're giving those people a little bit more of a show because they're not going to be able to see as good as the people on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So you're giving them a little something special by going up there. Oh, geez.
No! No.
Do not do that, Slade. The CPA whipping Slade with his tie.
Bro, obviously, I would bring all the people sitting in the stadium chairs down. Like, let them move up.
Well, maybe they want to be up there, though.
Sure.
Maybe they know GCW and they're like, look, I don't want nobody bleeding on me. And maybe those seats are free and the ones on the field cost money. Who knows? What is CPA doing? He's running all the way to the top. Got the crowd clapping. Now he's going to run back down. Hopefully not tear a hamstring. He hit his version of the 619. I forget what he calls it. The 1099? Rake in the back.
I
What
do
is
like that they're
CPA
going
doing
all
now?
over the place.
Back body? No. Dumps CPA over the guardrail there. Onto some concrete. If you really look, though, you saw Slade made sure to take care of CPA as he was taking him over there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good chunk of people over in that section.
Mm-hmm.
Now coming back down onto the field. Oh, no. They're on top of one of the dugouts now.
Mm-hmm.
Slade with a choke slam onto CPA.
I don't think that's safe.
Well, no, those are pretty sturdy dugouts there, and CPA is pretty light. It's not like you're doing it, you know, the main event dude, the Lion.
I know. I was just trying to make a freaking baseball reference.
I totally missed that pun. That one went over my head. Usually I'm pretty good on catching your puns there, but that one I definitely swung at, missed, and struck out. So nice recovery from me there.
Dude, some of the fans look like they could be wrestlers.
Right?
I forgot the last show I was watching. This dude was like 6'5" in the background, was built. I was like, damn, he looked like he's gonna be a running or something.
Was it the LA show? Because I know there's a couple of wrestlers that kind of work the backdrops there at the LA shows. Like
whatever
Doug Mallow.
Whatever the last show me and Nick called.
Oh, okay.
Was this like the first time they got in the ring?
Down. Yeah, I think so. I think this is the first time they've both physically been in the ring. Choke slam, but CPA counters.
I think he tried to do a meet the feet out of that.
And CPA taking another shirt off. Slides through the legs. Cutter. CPA might actually put Slade away here.
Mm-hmm.
Weirder things have happened. Wow, look at the way he just got right up on the top rope there.
Flipping.
Skinning the cats of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you can see how much CPA is sweating by his hair. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice jumping drop kick.
And the fact that he wrestles in regular sneakers, not even boots. It's like wrestles in like Vans.
Clothesline from Slade drops CPA. Double clothesline, both men down. Slade first to get up to his feet, though. Here comes CPA. Death Valley driver.
That's it.
1, 2. Slade kicks out.
Usually puts people away after that.
Uh-oh, CPA has another tie.
Whip it real good. He's about to go shirtless in a minute.
Right?
Dude, I'm hot for him. I know that shit's
That's for
hot.
the next Effie show.
Yeah, right. You can see the sweat pit stains under his arm. I know that mofo's hot.
Commitment to the gimmick. Slade has him goozled, slow choke slam off the top rope. Says that's it. Hooks the leg. There's 1, there's 2, and 3. Slade with
Oh, I thought he was gonna kick out when he moved his leg up. That was a nice super choke slam. Freaking knee. He's going out the way he came in the long way.
He's like, shit, someone's holding my spot in line at the roller coaster. I got to go see if it's our turn yet. Rider swap and shit.
Very light, easy day for the staff here.
Right? Just chilling.
I don't think you would ever have to worry about the fans doing anything stupid in the GCW. These guys are hardcore as hell.
Well, it looks like we're going to have about a 15-minute intermission here.
Oh,
so
damn it.
As we wait on that, I'm going to run the trailer real quick. And then we'll probably just start hitting you with a few video clips of our own to run stuff here as we wait for GCW to come back. Let me see here.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling. And more.
You have 68 wins. You cannot 69 Mina.
Hey everyone, it is the center of attention, Brittany Brooks, and you are watching Simply Reliable Studios.
Come on over, Simply. I'm being see, earlier I said something stupid to him, and now this is my receipt. Okay?
Sabu's just sabotaging you.
Yeah. He sure did.
Hijacking.
Yeah, he's taking over.
Hijacking is a better word. You're right.
Good luck.
Shout out to Simply Reliable Studios making their Symphony debut, sponsoring this match and the entire Dragon Kai demonstration.
Heyo, this is Jack Cartwheel. You are watching Simply Reliable Studios.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Noah. I believe in Datula.
The Meltzer of the multiverse. Who the fuck wants to compare themselves to another? How much of a mark do you have to be? You couldn't even pick a professional athlete. You went with a fucking journalist? Grow up, man.
We just want to say thank you to Simply Reliable Studios for voting us as Tag Team of the Year.
Of course.
Because you know what they say, right? If you can't swim, you're bound to drown.
Tonight, she is sponsored by Simply Reliable Studios from Orlando, Florida. She is everybody's favorite BFF, Izzy Marino.
Get it? Got it.
As a lot of you guys know, we do interviews here as well. Go back in the archives on the channels and check out the interviews we've done. As we wait this last 10 minutes in the intermission, I'm going to take you back to this clip from the Royal Prestige interview we did a couple weeks ago. Check this out. Let's bring it back to wrestling, though, because we'd be remiss not to talk about Free For All. Coming up July 11th, this free show coming up. You know, go ahead and talk about. I know you're going to be having a title defense. We don't know who it's against yet, but some shit went down at Resistance, right? So just go ahead and talk about the Free For All show you got coming up.
I'll let Brad go ahead.
Well, I'm looking forward to the show. Like I said, I don't know who we're going against, but as far as having Resistance, you know, we had like a little fisticuffs, so to speak, you know, with Dragon Kai and whatnot. But you know, it was all fine because we came out with the victory and whatnot. But so that's the thing in the past right now. But as far as Free For All goes, man, you know,
what's going on here?
Whoa.
Joe Hendry, you say their name and they appear.
Jeez. What you got going on here?
So let me get this straight, guys.
Of course, baby.
Say you got some color. What's up, y'all? What's going on?
The last show.
What's going on?
Well, you don't have to
y'all to join. So
our demonstration.
What's up with that, huh?
What? Who invited these guys? Like what?
Like seriously, you don't have anything to say for yourselves about that, huh?
Yeah.
In the past, we didn't look.
Anything.
Distance,
Anything.
Yeah. Go on.
You just staying quiet.
Here, I mean, it's rude to not introduce yourself.
No, hey, no, listen.
Yeah, I know who we are. I mean, you know, y'all crashed the live stream. I mean, hey.
No, hey, don't you
say
worry
something
about what I do. I know people. I have thousands.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I know. Listen, hey, we have our Taekwondo demonstration. This proper time that we spent money on to put together and actually show people the way of the foot and fist, and then the shoot comes out to have an impromptu match with my student Colin here, who's not even reached purple belt status yet. And then he has an impromptu match. It doesn't go the way it was supposed to go, not in Dragon Kai's favor. And then you guys come out. We challenge y'all to a match because we want to fight the best that Symphony has to offer. And it's a tag title match. And you guys got one up on us because we weren't ready. That's exactly what happened.
Not ready. He might not have been ready, but what was your excuse?
You wasn't in the ring doing nothing. Shoot was whooping his ass all around the ring. Where were you at?
There's no excuses. I don't make excuses. You ruined our Dragon Kai Taekwondo demonstration. You ruined it, damn it. You ruined the whole thing. Exactly. That's not exactly how I wanted it to go. You ruined it. Do you have anything? Do you have any remorse for how much money you cost on those boards?
Sensei, all I hear is a whole lot of complaining, a lot of whining, a lot of bitching, a lot of moaning. You see, let me tell you something. Y'all wanted to fight somebody. Your student went against a guy named Tyler Shoot. Harder. He beat him.
Harder.
Right? I wasn't ready.
We weren't ready. We were not ready at all.
Yeah, tell me exactly
I
what
didn't
you
know.
told me.
Whoa. So Tyler Shoot exposed y'all, right? So then y'all say, okay, well, I don't want a single match. We're not ready. It didn't be a tag team. I want World Prestige the best. We come out there, and guess what? We didn't have to expose y'all. Y'all exposed yourselves.
Expose yourself completely.
No. There's no exposing Dragon Kai. We're the best dojo in San Fernando. I was trying to teach everyone in attendance the way of the foot and fist, but you just... We would be tag champions right now if we were actually prepared. We weren't prepared.
Hold on. It sounds like to me like y'all trying to convince yourselves that, okay? Don't try to convince us. Y'all trying to convince yourselves that, because I hear a whole lot of talk.
No.
Maybe in California,
if y'all want to prove yourselves, why aren't y'all proving
us? No.
This
is where we get it all wrong. I'm a 5th degree black belt for a reason. I've taught Koin everything that he knows. We just weren't prepared for a tag title shot.
Hold on. So you taught him everything he knows. Hold on. You taught him everything he knows, right? But he took the pin.
Correct.
So that's your fault, right? That's your fault, right? You taught him everything he knows, right?
Not my fault. He wasn't prepared for it.
Look what you said.
Let alone
you contradicted yourself.
He was prepared for a demonstration.
You were not prepared.
He wasn't prepared now. But you taught him everything he knows. So that means he should be prepared, right? Because y'all had a challenge, right?
Tell him exactly what you told me after the match, after it didn't go our way. Tell him.
Listen, after the match, y'all decided just to come pick the bones because you're little chickens.
Real, I can't hear him.
Y'all don't come out and just try and man up to us now. No. Y'all decided to take the easy way out against us.
Y'all said we didn't man up to y'all, but I remember us facing the crowd and y'all hitting us in the back and attacking us. So how can we come man to man with y'all? Y'all jumped us. So what are you talking about? It sounds like y'all contradicting y'all statement. So let's figure it out now. Let's pick it back on what's going on now. So what really happened?
Just don't question my teaching. Don't worry about how I start my matches, how I try to teach. I'm very successful at my job. I know what to do.
Y'all jumped us from behind.
That's the point I'm trying to make her, that we were not prepared.
Y'all jumped us from behind, but then y'all say we didn't come in y'all man to man and our backs are turned. I'm just repeating what you said now. I mean, don't get upset with me. Get upset with y'all tactic because it didn't work.
All right. That's enough. That's enough, guys. That's enough. I've allowed this to go on for way too long.
I feel like Stu Callahan getting the blame for what his sensei did.
Gentlemen, I sincerely apologize for that. It just kind of is what it is around these parts. I mean,
I'm unbothered, bro. I'm unbothered, brother. I got my apple juice.
These guys,
I'm unbothered, brother.
Unbelievable. Jump on a podcast that had nothing to do with them, spreading their words about we wasn't ready. I taught my student this. I'm a good sensei in San Francisco. This ain't California. This is Nashville, Tennessee.
Hey, look what my son said.
And not being ready sounds like an excuse. Stay ready. Won't need to get ready.
Exactly.
I'm gonna comment on that. We're gonna comment on that.
People know.
Listen. That's why we go hard in the gym. That's why we go hard in our daily life.
And we did it less than 4 minutes. So what's the excuse, boys? Wow.
We were ready. They caught us on guard, but we're still ready. But they say they were ready, but now all of a sudden they weren't ready. So which one is it? Y'all ready or not? Y'all not ready? We were ready. Stay ready. We're always ready. We're ready right now.
Well,
We have a match.
I'm glad that you said that, Majestic, because I got an email while all that was going on from the Symphony Boys. And it is official at Free For All. You guys will be defending your tag team titles
Let's
against Brad and
go!
Kai.
I can't be more excited. Because now we're going to see what the excuse is when we beat their asses again.
Jesus. Oh, wow. I think we just, this is big, boys.
I mean, it's just, that's what they want to do, man. Like I said, we ain't ducking, dodging no battles. We ain't ducking, dodging no fights, no matches, whatever you want to call it. We ain't ducking none of that. So if they wanted to ask for a match, or they wanted a match, that's all I had to say. We would have told them yes. We say yes. What did we say no? That's what we do. We're fighting champions, dude. That's why that's why we are pro wrestling tag team champions today, because we don't turn down any challenges. So all they had to say was we want a match. We would have gave it to them. Simple. Done.
And I don't know if y'all noticed, but the match is being sponsored by us here at the Simply
got you,
Reliable
boys.
Studios.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Wait, we got you, man. Listen. I've been these boys up here. They know. I've been saying since the get-go, 2026 is the year for Pro Wrestling Symphony, and that extends to all you guys. This year, 2026 is y'all year. You guys, big things are coming for you, boys. I'm telling you. I got no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And as a result of all of that, this coming Tuesday, Dragon Kai has demanded their opportunity to speak, and they will be joining us for some shenanigans, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, across the Simply Reliable Studios brand of channels. Sensei Wade, Student Cullen will be able to give their thoughts, get their story out as we build towards the Free For All show a week from today, Nashville, Tennessee, a free wrestling event. Go to PW Symphony Live on social medias to find out more information and the location.
There you go.
Walter, perfect timing as we just now come back to another highlight from the LA show.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw how long the intermission was going to be, and I saw how long that clip was, I was like, dude, this is too perfect.
Right.
Upload that clip, show it, get to plug the next interview, Dragon Kai getting their opportunity to speak. And, dude, we couldn't have timed it any better if we had planned it,
I know.
And it looks like Safed is excited. He put OMG in the chat when I said that Dragon Kai is coming on, so...
Yo. Highlights of KJ. I love that move when he does that.
I love Stackhouse's Bam Bam Bigelow inspired gear, bro.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, Stackhouse said he was gonna give us an interview. I gotta reach out to him again.
I want to try and get KJ, bro.
He said he would too, remember?
A lot of them said they would. It's just a matter of them actually keeping their word and getting in touch with them, man.
Well, they are busy as shit.
Hell yeah. GCW is the #1 independent promotion in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you saw how many shows they're doing this month? They got 2 this weekend, 2 next weekend. They got the one at the end of July going into SummerSlam weekend. What is that, 5 shows this month? Jesus Christ. And then 5 shows next month so far, because they've got the 2 on the 1st and 2nd for SummerSlam. They've got the 20 Years of Bad Boy show that Thursday. They've got the 2 nights for Homecoming. That's 5 nights right there. You throw in the Jersey Championship Wrestling show coming up later this month. That makes 6 this month for the GCW crew, because a lot of them do double duty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't tell me that they're not the biggest indie right now. And here we go with arguably 1A when it comes to tag teams right now on the independent scene. If Bust and the Brain are the number one, main event R1A, Midas Black, Blazing J Lion, going to be taking on the men we saw from that clip, KJ Orso and Sam Stackhouse.
Yeah, let's see if it's fluid with HOG.
And then that Dragon Kai interview isn't the only interview we have scheduled for next week, y'all. We've actually got back-to-back days of interviews because next Wednesday, well, technically this Wednesday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, Kiera Hogan joins us for an interview.
Mm.
Your wife may have to sit in the background of that one. Make sure you behave.
No, I'll behave.
KJ Orso and Sam Stackhouse. And my heart breaks a little bit seeing Stackhouse as a heel, man, because he's such a teddy bear. And seeing him not smiling, seeing him be mean, just like it breaks my heart a little bit, yo.
He's dropping some weight, I'm noticing.
Dude, I hope the ring is reinforced for Stackhouse and Blazing J Lion, bro.
Bro, I swear to God, I was just thinking that in my head. Is that ring reinforced? Because sometimes
Right?
GCW rings sink in the middle.
The Big Show spot where the ring collapses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
KJ wants to talk.
Bae, stop acting like you know anything about the UFC.
Well, I mean, to be fair, while we were on break there, she did ask if we're doing the fight next week.
That's why I just read it, and I'm like, you're right there, first of all. You could just ask me, and second of all, stop acting like you know about it.
We're going to do our damnedest to call that UFC fight.
I didn't realize it was this fast.
Yeah, just got to make sure we've got the teams available because, like we said, next week is GCW both nights. UFC Saturday is Shenanigans, so got to pick and choose. If we do UFC, we may not be able to do GCW next week unless we double feature it on Sunday.
Yeah, now that I think about it, if people really want it, we can always do retros of UFC because it's on Paramount now.
That's
you can go
true.
back and watch them.
That's
I didn't
true.
even think about that.
Do that on the Sunday and do the GCWs live still.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we'll have to see. A lot of it depends on where GCW is, because if it's East Coast, then they'll probably be at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, which means the show would be done right when Shenanigans is starting, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can go straight into Shenanigans, whereas UFC, would still be going on when Shenanigans starts.
Yeah, UFC usually ends around midnight East.
So,
depending on how fast the earlier fights go. If it's anything like the last UFC where everybody got knocked out, nobody went past the damn second round.
Blazing J Lion getting toe-to-nose with KJ Orso. KJ pie facing him.
He threatened to take his mask off, I think.
Well, I mean, KJ knows what it's like to be unmasked, the former Fuego del Sol.
Why would you hide that good-looking face, KJ? Roar of the Lion. KJ got scared.
Mm-hmm. Nice deep arm drag there from Blazing J Lion. Sends KJ into the main event corner. Tag to his partner, Midas Black. Midas Black, another one we're still supposed to be doing an interview with. We just have to get synced up with everything because we've been on a roll with other talent. We haven't been able to reconfirm and set up a date with him. But Midas Black, one half of main event here, will be joining us at some point here throughout the remainder of 2026 as well.
I wonder if Lion would do it, or maybe he's not comfortable with his English. I might have to do it in Spanish.
Oh no,
Maybe.
he looks like a white boy. I mean, I could be wrong in thinking that, but he looks, pale enough that he'd be a white boy.
I have no idea if he's Mexican or what.
Right? But then again, Charles Mason doesn't look like he's of Hispanic heritage, and he's Puerto Rican. So, like, Charles Mason looks as pasty as Sheamus and shit.
That's because we come in every shade there is, and there's a lot of colorisms. There's a lot of colorism in Puerto Rico.
Colorisms?
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of colorism.
Is that going to be a new shirt for Walter? There's a lot of colorisms. Be on the lookout for a colorism shirt coming to the Simply Reliable Studios shop. We'll make it look like a Crayola crayon. Have it say colorism.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Shit, how is it you have more shirts on there than anybody except for like the actual logo and shit? Like,
right.
There's 3 versions of the Simply Reliable Studios logo. There's the Shenanigans shirt. Then you got 2 shirts. Emmanuel has a shirt. Ash has a shirt. Nobody else had shirts on there. Like, what the hell, man? And now we're talking about a 3rd Walter shirt.
Right.
Which, I mean, Safet, you want to support the crew. I know you always say about having a bank account and being able to super chat, man. Go get you like a Visa gift card at a store. Go to the link in the descriptions. Buy some Simply Reliable Studios merch. Show us that you bought it, and we'll start messing with you when it comes to super chats and stuff, bro. At least support us that way, my guy.
Right. Be what's his name of No DQ with all the $2 super chats? Just get all our shirts.
Yeah. Black. Gage and Stackhouse just abusing Blazing J Lion at this point. Here we go. The big hosses, Stackhouse and Blazing J Lion. And now Lion and KJ. Headbutt from Stackhouse. Not sure if that was a suplex or if that was turned into a neck breaker, but either way, effective by Orso. 1, 2, Blazing J Lion kicks out. KJ sends Lion into the corner. Nice shot to the gut there. Stackhouse cheesing on the outside. I will say Sam seems happy to be back with his buddy KJ after they feuded for the better part of last year, Ooh, nice corkscrew there from Blazing J Lion, knocking down Stackhouse.
Mm-hmm. Lion and Stackhouse look like father and son standing next to each other, like the smaller version and the bigger version.
Mhm.
So when is their tag team match? The tag title shot?
July 18th, I think.
Okay.
Midas Black now sends KJ up and over. Stackhouse comes in. Springboard crossbody from Midas Black, but Stackhouse catches him.
I like
Spear takes Stackhouse down. Stackhouse looked like he was looking for that Rikishi driver. Nice double team offense there from main event. Gets the leg on Orso, kick out at 2. Midas Black with the tag to Blazing J Lion.
Stackhouse look out of it.
Poison Rana.
Nice.
Midas Black was looking for some double team maneuver, but he ended up eating it.
They tried to do a double team move too, but they miscalculated it.
A little bit of a botch there. Samoan drop from Stackhouse. See, I don't think they can have main event breakup here because main event's a team that GCW likes using when they come to the New York area.
Mm-hmm.
And even though they're like breaking up in their home promotion, you know, they're not full-time enough in GCW to run that angle. Like they're not going to just book Midas. They're not going to just book Blazing J Lion. But they'll use them as a team for Orso, Stackhouse, Vandal 48, Bustah and the Brain, Juni and Flying Ryan, you know, whatever.
I love that kick that Stackhouse can do, and then with the sweep of a KJ, nice.
That spinning wheel kick.
Man, you would think KJ knows the disrespect of taking a mask off. Why would you do it?
Well, he lost his. Oh, roll up there by main event. Got a 2 count on Orso. Stackhouse wasn't even paying attention. KJ and the referee going nose to nose. Stackhouse trying to get KJ to focus. What are we going for here?
That stomp, I think, off his shoulders.
KJ rolls through, catches Stackhouse. Blazing J Lion has KJ. KJ with the standing switch sends Lion onto the back of Midas Black. Spear from Black.
Out of an arm drag. That was nice. He arm dragged his own partner into the spear.
Rolling kick there from Blazing J Lion. Para kicks there from Black and Lion. Step up in Seguri from Black. 619 connects from Midas Black. Blazing J Lion springboard Lion salt.
Right? Emphasis on Lion.
Midas Black with the frog splash. Lion with the pin, double pin. There's 2. Stackhouse still powers his way out of it. And then just a little push to J Lion for extra emphasis. Jesus. Uh-oh, the straps are coming down on Stackhouse now. Corkscrew from KJ breaks up the pinfall attempt from main event there. This is a hell of a match. I knew main event would deliver, and I love Stackhouse and Orso's chemistry.
Yeah. That was a nice corkscrew.
Like, there's part of me here that's still waiting for the other shoe to drop in this match with freaking Blazing J Lion and Midas Black.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Stackhouse shirt did not survive, or his
Hell no, he
singlet.
didn't. Well, he took the straps down, that's why. But the straps were pretty thin to begin with, if we're being honest, so.
Dude, I like this match.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, like, you just don't know what can steal. They ain't picking him up. Come on now. Yo, he gotta pick him up by the strap like he's a little kid. Oh, okay. There it is. He should do the stomp off his shoulder now.
Character assassination into the Rikishi driver. That's one. That's two. That is three. And Orso and Stackhouse defeat main event.
I'm actually thinking they might win these titles, dude. I'm thinking they might pull the trigger on that.
I wouldn't be mad. I mean, as much as I love Bustah and the Brain, every time Vandal 48 has gone up against them, I thought they were going to move them to the Vandals.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Atticus being world champion, Otis being ultraviolet, like part of their world takeover, their whole takeover at GCW, getting those belts, they'd have everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you get Orso and Stackhouse strapped up, I'm here for that too. Hell of a match here. And now KJ just hula hooping with the main event's hoop there. And go back to LA. Leo Rush versus Shotzi Blackheart.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I missed this show. I forgot that he beat her.
Mm-hmm.
And then carried her.
Yep, takes her off.
Like, I saw that video on Twitter, but I forgot that.
It's another one of the matches that happened in LA, bro. It's all the more reason you need to start coming down to LA for GCW shows, since they don't go to NorCal for whatever reason.
So my family's leaving down there tonight. 8-hour drive. I'm not going, but they are.
Aw, shit. Let me get my phone ready.
911.
All right, Lee, if you're still in the chat, get the defibrillators ready so you may have to resuscitate your man here.
Right.
KJ and Stackhouse won the last match. This person was asking, they missed it, so. All hail the Megasis, one half of the AEW Women's Tag Team Champions.
We still got an award to give you.
Right? Damn it.
Damn Uber. She was in a rush and had to catch that Uber. Oh, here we go. All right, Chola. Huh?
Let's go women's wrestling. As big of a Megan Bayne fan as I am, I like me some Vipress too. I've been sold on Vipress. I realized she wasn't the bitch that she originally came off as when I tried to meet her the first couple times. She's just a chick that's always in a hurry and she's focused. So she's actually cool as hell. Vipress has my respect now. And this is going to be a freaking star-making match for Vipress because Megan Bayne is all elite. And we saw what happened when Bustah and the Brain went against MJF. Like, could this lead to Vipress getting some AEW work? Okay, it's matches like this that make Megan Bayne look like a giant. But then we saw her in person, like she was like my height.
Yeah. I was telling her, I was like, wait a minute, what?
Megan with a clean break, giving Vipress the opportunity to get out of the corner. This is a completely different Megan Bayne than you see on AEW television too. This is a Megan Bayne that has respect for sportsmanship and athleticism, whereas the Megan Bayne you see in Divine Dominion is just a heel bitch. Shoulder tackle from Megan Bayne drops Vipress, and Megan Bayne play into the crowd. Megan Bayne catches her in a bear hug, rams her into the turnbuckle, licks the palm, goes for a chop. Vipress evades. Forearms and chops now from Vipress to the Megasis. Irish whip reversed by Megan Bayne, sends Vipress back in the corner. Vipress gets her feet up, rocks Megan Bayne in the jaw. Shotgun drop kick off the top, drops the Megasis. And Megan rolls to the ropes very smartly. That way she could easily grab it if she starts to get in a position there.
I wonder if TK is watching this, man.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Because he damn sure didn't watch my tweet on my birthday.
Vipress now stomping, choking Megan Bayne, but I heard she likes that, so. I won't say how I heard that, I just heard it.
I don't even know who she's dating.
Megan Bayne's dating Joey Janela.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Lucky son of a bitch.
He's another one that said he would give us one. Oh, I was wondering what she was going for, but she just pulled her down and covered her. I thought she was going to do a backbreaker or some sort. Come on, Chola.
Vipress sending the Megasis to the outside, trying to get the crowd hot. You can see the sun starting to set there a little bit at Coney Island. Oh, who's coming in here now? Otis Koger.
Yeah, I was
What
gonna say
the hell?
What's that gonna do with anything?
Ultraviolet.
Oh yeah.
Otis is the ultraviolet champion, and we've been saying how Vipress is on her way to getting that belt. Otis has her set up, but he backs right into the Megasis. And here comes Atticus and Napier, all of Vandal 48 now in their gang.
I like this. They're gonna make the women look
Bayne
strong.
and Vipress.
Think about what this says. Obviously, the women are threats to them.
I love the design of Napier's logo on his tights there. The way his name is written.
Let's see if anybody comes out to rescue
Skewers.
these dudes. He's got the skewers for them. Fuck Ohio right now.
Anakin Murphy.
I knew he was going to be one of them.
Double drop kick drops Atticus and Napier.
Thank you for
And
saving
now we
this
got
match.
Anakin, Vipress, and Megan. Is this going to turn into a trios match? I told
That's
you
what
the
it's
Vandals
gonna
were
do.
advertised, but they weren't booked.
They're going to turn it into a six-person tag. Oh, thank God. No heart attack. They're going to be on the same side.
Coffin drop from Murphy, but Otis and Napier catch him. And now all of Vandal 48. Oh, suicide dive there by Vipress. Again, folks, obviously the match has changed, but since these two are still in the match, we're going to leave the graphic up because we don't have a graphic for this match. Shoulder thrusts from the Megasis to Napier. Megan Bayne calling for something here. Charges in on Napier. Steiner splash. Double underhook butterfly suplex from the Megasis to Napier. Sends him into her own corner. And a tag to the Vipress. Vipress now charges in. Hip attack. Shotgun drop kick to the face of Napier. Rolls through. Tag to Anakin Murphy. Murphy goes for a pin attempt, gets the forearm across the throat for added pressure. Backbreaker there from Napier to Murphy. Blind tag from Otis. Backslide from Murphy, but Napier isn't legal.
Is there such thing as legal in GCW?
Yes, technically. And here comes Otis now, who is the legal man, charges right in. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex from Otis to Murphy.
You can cancel the ambulance, hon. I'm good. I don't have to make a choice now.
Right. Atticus charges in, knocks Bayne off the apron, knocks Vipress off the apron.
Although, shit, man, I like Vandal 48. Goddamn it, so they kind of still got me.
Mm-hmm. The only one I'm not super sold on yet is Anakin Murphy. I'm just kind of indifferent about him.
Yeah.
I don't like him, but I don't dislike him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's
I
just
kind
there.
of feel like about Murphy the way I feel about Statlander.
Mm-hmm.
You put him in there against people I like more, I'm gonna pick them.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna turn into Darby Allin of GCW because he's like, you know what they say, he's too small, but he's willing to go out there and throw himself, do whatever to
Well,
make
dude,
the company look good. So
He started the match with a coffin drop. You can't get much more Darby Allin than that.
true.
Apparently, the James Bayne here in the chat says Megan actually gave him his name in Vegas. Had the pleasure of using the Bayne in his wrestling name now. That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Napier now with a single leg crab, the Canadian maple leaf, as Murphy is in the turnbuckle on the ring post there.
Don't forget to make your way over to each channel and subscribe, though, Gene.
Yes, please. Whatever channel you're on, make sure you subscribe to all of them.
I think he's on either yours or Noah, because he ain't on mine.
Tope Con Hello from Christian Napier takes out Bayne and Vipress on the outside. Otis in there with Murphy. Sends Murphy right into boot from Atticus.
Toothpick
Belly
over
to back
here.
suplex from Otis. Hooks both legs. Gets two. Murphy kicks out.
He's such a toothpick. Otis can do whatever he wants with him.
Hell yeah. And Otis is another one, dude. How long did we stand there talking to him at the slot machines?
Mm-hmm. I didn't gamble, Bay, I swear. Just a few times, though. The ones I told you, I didn't just sit there. You mentioned slot machines and her ear will perk.
Spider senses are tingling.
All right. Hey, buddy. You always got to make your way while I'm live. Get out of here, dog. You take too much space.
Atticus adjusting his suspenders now as the rest of Vandal 48 come in to pick the bones of Anakin Murphy, and I do use that term literally.
Right.
Looks like a new Vandal 48 shirt, too. Might have
They
to
would
keep
be
my
a-
eyes peeled on that drop.
They would be a pack of hyenas that would jump on any bone. What's the matter, baby? You hot, huh? Go into the AC.
Anakin Murphy gets a tag to both Bayne and Vipress, and the women now come in and start dominating Vandal 48. Death Valley Driver from Vipress to Napier.
Mm-hmm.
Death Valley Driver from Bayne to Atticus, dropping him on top of Napier. Bayne with a scoop slam to Vipress on top of Napier and Atticus. And for some reason, I think Vipress enjoyed that.
Mm.
You know, having Megan grab her there, but that's a whole other story. Otis now with a noggin knocker to Megan and Vipress. German suplex from Megan Bayne to Otis.
Dude, he landed on his neck for
Double
real, too.
clothesline from Megan Bayne, dropping Koger and Napier.
Megan Payne. I knew she was going to launch. I was like, she looked like she about to launch his ass.
Shucks Anakin Murphy over the top rope. Has him take out Napier and Atticus on the outside. Now Vipress hoisting him up. Death Valley Driver to Murphy into Otis Koger, who's posted up in the corner.
Way to use your teammates. Oh my God, that cameraman,
Megan
God
Bayne,
bless you.
Falcon Arrow, hooks the leg. There's one.
One.
There's two. Napier breaks it up.
Hey, Brett, can I apply to be a cameraman, please?
Napier with a codebreaker to Vipress. Springboard Lion Salt from Atticus onto the back of Vipress. Drop toe hold sends Megan Bayne in the corner. Running big boot from Atticus to the head of Megan Bayne. Drop kick from Napier to the chest of Megan Bayne. Springboard drop kick from Atticus to the head of Bayne. Otis with a running, sliding forearm hooks Megan Bayne up, gets a 2 count. Murphy breaks it up.
Okay, buddy, I can't keep petting you. I'm working. Literally.
Vipress with a running shotgun drop kick to Otis's head.
Uh-oh. No, Napier!
Pedigree to Vipress.
No, Napier. That's a bad Napier.
Cutter from Murphy to Napier.
That's what you get.
Murphy does the cutthroat. That's it. Dragon suplex, half and half style from Atticus. Flying forearm from Megan Bayne drops Koger. Here comes Otis, drops Bayne.
Wonder Woman can fly.
And now Vipress going to
Dale,
the middle
Chola.
rope. Flies into the arms of Otis, who catches her. Has her set up, but Megan Bayne back up. Spear from Megan Bayne catches Otis.
Mm.
And Atticus just sends a chair to the knee of Megan Bayne.
I think that was
And
a little
then
higher than the knee.
kicks the chair into her face.
That might have been right in the little Megan.
Jumping facebuster from Murphy drops Atticus. Megan Bayne collapses the chair.
That was a
Napier up.
good-looking move.
Vipress throws the chair into Napier's face.
Hadouken.
Duff pile driver from Vipress hooks the leg. There's
come
one.
on, Vipress, get
There's two. There is three.
Yes!
Vipress, Bayne, and Anakin Murphy just defeated Vandal 48.
And of course, my girl had to get the pin. My girl got the pin, of course.
You see some fireworks starting to go off there in the backdrop.
Holy shit, KJ Orso just like my post.
God, I wish Megan would come around more to GCW. When we first started covering, she was, and then, well,
And she won an
started
award
getting
and it's
blowed
like,
up.
nope, I don't want to be around y'all.
She started blowing up. Trying to get Megan to lean like a cholo. Anakin and Vipress are doing it.
She's doing it. Well,
Nah, she's got her elbows up. She's not doing the side to side though.
Chola. They should ride on a low rider bike together. Napier, he lives the gimmick, dude. He literally did his ears like the elves.
There we go. September 12th, Ukrainian Cultural Center. That's going to be Homecoming LA. Finally, there's the announcement. They haven't announced what the show is called yet, but September 12th. Homecoming LA is usually just one day. We don't get 2 days like New Jersey does. So that'll be a Sunday probably. 11th and 12th. 11th and 12th. What is that? Let me look that up. Oh, no, that's a Friday, Saturday. So it'll still be a Saturday, but the Friday show is in Denver, Colorado. No Sunday show. Okay. Hopefully finances are such that I can make that happen. Because there's that, and then Coldest Winter in December. That's the last two shows out here this year. So there you go, Walter. Put the date in as a request off of work. September 12th.
That's the school will be going on.
But it's a Saturday. Drive down as soon as the kids get out of school on Friday. Go to the show Saturday. Go back on Sunday. Go to school on Monday. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, who knows where I'll be in September with everything I'm going through.
Fair enough.
There's the Hartford, Brett. You wait till I move. It's just all of a sudden keep showing up.
They were going to Hartford pretty regularly while you were out there, bro. Okay, see, so this match is kind of being used to help set up that match, even though we already knew that was going to happen. This match tonight kind of added some story to it. Napier and Murphy at the Hartford show. What is left on this show? I know we still got Janela and Gage left.
Should be the only thing.
Yeah. I mean, unless they throw some other like random match out here. All that's left is going to be that Janela and Gage. So. Which Gage is somebody I want to meet, dude. Like, I haven't seen Nick Gage wrestle yet live.
You can't say Nick Gage without saying Nick fucking Gage. It's like Tribe Called
Fair.
Quest.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. But you know.
The Penguin battle. They're gonna wrestle from the Penguins again.
Well, dude, remember the last show they did in Alaska? Like, that was a hot crowd. Like, shit. I was surprised. Oh, look at how the sky looks now, dude, with the neon lights going and everything.
That's awesome.
Yep, main event time.
Main event. Oh shit, Stackhouse and KJ like one. I put that they were winning the tag titles.
Joey Janela wearing a Miley Cyrus Party in the USA shirt. What the hell?
Hey, he can get away with it.
That's true. I'm not going to argue him, man. That song is actually a banger.
Party in the USA. She has some bangers. I like Miley's a little out there, but she's alright.
I actually have a video on my channel talking about how I think Party in the USA is connected to one of her dad's songs, which is called Ready, Set, Don't Go. If you listen to them back to back, I think they tell like one whole story.
Oh, okay.
Because if you know the background of Ready, Set, Don't Go, it's sung by Billy Ray Cyrus about Miley leaving Tennessee to go for her Hannah Montana career to begin. You know? And then Party in the USA starts off talking about how she gets off the plane at LAX and how she's pretty much a fish out of water in LA. You know, this is somewhere I've never been. I feel out of place. And it's like, it definitely sounds like it could be the whole story. Like, You know,
Mm-hmm.
despite the differences in sceners and tempos, because definitely, Party in the USA is a club track and Ready Set Don't Go is a ballad, but like if you really sit down and listen to the words of both songs, like it feels like it could be one continual story.
Mm. Yo, he's coming out on a golf cart.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's being driven. Okay. Nick fucking Gage.
Nick looks like he's so happy to be there too, man, considering everything he went through the last year or so.
Mm-hmm.
His longtime partner dying. I don't think they were married, but his longtime girlfriend passing away, his shit with drugs and everything. Like, he looks so good. He looks like he's happy. He looks like he's alive. And I mean, like, really living life to the fullest. Clearly, he's alive. He's walking around, but like,
I know what you meant. He found his passion again in wrestling.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And then getting in the ring there with Joey, who, telling you, Joey is the MVP of this company.
I've been saying that. He can make a broom look like a Hall of Famer.
For real. I've been saying it since we first started, when it was still me and the other guy doing commentary before you really started jumping on. Main event time. After this, I'm going to get my dinner and relax a little bit until shenanigans.
Goddamn flies. I wonder how much the ticket here was, because I would think it would be more than this. More people than this.
Well, at the end of the day, what you got to remember is it's the 4th of July.
True.
So people are with their families, like going to a wrestling event on 4th of July isn't exactly something a lot of people are looking to do.
Mm-hmm. The fireworks are going to look cool, though, because you can see how the sky looks. Dude, they did use the baseball field lights. Look.
Mm-hmm.
I see fireworks behind them right now as he's announcing. I saw one shoot off. They got pills for that when you shoot off too early.
Right. According to Brett, they're supposed to start at 6:45 or 9:45 their time, which would be 6:45 our time.
That's 3 hours from now still.
Well, it's 1 hour from now.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's 5:45.
Oh, that's an 8. I thought that was a fucking 6 for a second. I'm way off.
So it's possible those few fireworks we're seeing in the backdrop aren't even the Coney Island fireworks. They could be from somewhere else nearby, and we're just seeing them in the sky,
Yeah, or they could be testing any. Who knows? I don't know if they test some before they do them. I remember when I was a kid, we went somewhere and we saw fireworks. I think it was at West Haven Beach, and then the last few, it was a bunch of them that went off, and they formed ET's face. It was pretty cool.
Spinebuster by Gage to Janela here in the early goings.
Come on, Joey. Oh, now that looks cool. While they're running outside, you see fireworks.
Mm-hmm. They're making sure to do long shots and not do too many close-up shots. That way you can see the fireworks in the backdrop.
I remember I went to like one of those carnival festival things that freaking Booker T wrestled in the middle of a North Haven outside like that.
Nice.
And that was after his TNA run, almost like he was like retired. He wasn't back in WWE or nothing yet. Either right after TNA or right before. It was a fireman's carnival where they always do every September in North Haven.
Nice. Nick Gage jumping off the top with the cross body press, taking Janela out on the outside.
Joe was waiting for that. Look how the crowd loves it. He doesn't give a shit. He didn't even go under. He just broke the little tie, the barrier.
The little barrier, yeah.
Well, he just snapped it off the thing. It's not broken. I use those. I used to set those up. Those just easily put it back in place.
Yeah, exactly. He's probably like, "What the fuck is this little barrier shit?"
Mm-hmm.
Now he's got the fan holding the chair for him.
Oh damn! I wish Gage did that with us. That's funny.
And sends Janela headfirst into the chair. Nice running European uppercut there from Joey, bringing a little bit of technical wrestling to the match.
Right, because it damn sure wasn't wrestling. This was a fight.
Knife edge chops to Gage as he's posted up on the barricade there. Legitimate barricade because they're in front of like the bleacher stands.
Mm-hmm. Who plays there? Like a minor team?
Yeah, I think they're called the Cyclones. Coney Island has a team there. I think they're called the Coney Island Cyclones or something like that. Because that was the jersey that Bustah and the Brain came out in, was one called the Cyclones. Where is Janela going now? What is he thinking about?
The golf cart, I think.
Joey posted. Golf cart coming in. And Gage just chucks the chair at Janela. He falls off the back of the golf cart.
Hadouken! That's a hit and run, I guess.
Okay, so Fet's saying they moved it to 9:02 because of the storms nearby.
You know, it's funny, the background we have, the sky kind of looks like that right now in real life, like above our graph.
Mm-hmm.
He suplexed him through the chicken wire. Now, whatever that fencing stuff is made out of, that net to catch, to make sure the ball don't go way too over.
The mesh.
Mm-hmm. Damn, girl.
Right? Careful saying that out loud. Your wife's nearby.
Yeah, just blame it on a wrestler. How you doing?
How you know? Now they're over by where the ring bell has been. Joey
Oh, that
looking to
little
use that
table.
little tiny table.
The picnic table. Not even. That's like a card table.
Gage counters, puts Joey through it.
Snapped in half, sort of. Somebody been eating on that thing. This Buster Stade's like a mofo on that shit.
Mustard on the track. I think Gage might have hurt his neck there, falling on the edge of that table to suplex Joey.
Right?
See the way he keeps holding it.
He sure is holding it.
Now both men trading shots. You know they got to hurt Janela just a little bit more because he's bare-chested. Gage has that shirt.
Stop playing with that.
2 count. Janela almost got Gage there.
You better stop playing with that. You poke your eye out, kid. What is Joey going for? Yeah, I like how Nick keeps involving the audience. He's asking for something. Another chair.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. Gage with some high risk there. Caught me off guard.
Mm-hmm. That's twice he did a high risk move. He don't go off there often. Well, he's sober, so that's the only high he get now.
Ba-dum-bunch. 2 count there for Gage off the Falcon Arrow to Joey.
This fucking fly is so bothering me.
Gage calling for something.
I don't know, but the audience really gave up their chair. Look, those have names on it. I mean, that's a paid front row.
Mm-hmm. I think I know the guy with the yellow sunglasses there, the kind of heavy-set guy, the gray sleeveless. I think he's a regular in the GCW chat.
Mm. Is he gonna Death Valley driver him through a chair?
Mm-hmm. Hooks the leg, gets 1, gets 2, Gage kicks out. Janela's got some evil intentions here. You see those fireworks going off in the backdrop.
I think it just lowered his knee pad.
Almost a Randy Orton-esque pose there in the corner. Is he trying to kill the legend of Nick fucking Gage?
Maybe. What's that saying in the back of his shirt? The last Outlander?
The Last Outlaws.
Oh, Outlaw. Oh, yeah, that's right. It says it at the beginning of every package that they freaking release.
Right? Come on, now you should know that's GCW's slogan. We're the Last Outlaws.
Give the fan his broken chair back. Here's a souvenir.
Right? Joey goes for the Steiner splash, misses. Gage comes in, running boot, drive-by style.
Nick really can. I mean, Joey can really make anybody look so good.
Another drive-by boot from Gage. Drags Joey to the middle of the ring, hooks the leg, gets two. Janela kicks out. Nick Gage getting the crowd into it, getting them hyped. Doesn't want them sitting on their hands.
And you shouldn't be when
Oh,
Nick Gage is there.
there's a door. We haven't seen a door all show, bro. This is the first door we've gotten. Do you realize that?
Yep.
How crazy is that? That we've gone through 2 hours, 3 hours and 2 minutes, but intermission and shit. So we'll say 2.5 hours, and there hasn't been a fucking chair yet or door yet.
Home Depot was closed for the 4th.
There's 2 doors. Are we going to get 3 doors down in the same match?
Look like he's looking for it.
Can that be Joey's kryptonite?
Mm-hmm. There's DC. There's chairs and doors. Just one door being set up on a chair.
I love how he's using a plastic and a metal chair. Like, you
Mhm.
know that is not going to work out good. What is Gage going to do?
Is he gonna stomp his head?
Long.
I think he's gonna
Look
stomp
at
him.
Joey.
He opened the door to opportunity there.
But
They say when opportunity knocks, open it.
Gage going for some headbutts. He's got him hooked.
He's trying to superplex him through the chair. I mean door. Oh, is he gonna do a stack power driver off the top rope?
Yep, pile driver through the door bridge. Hooks the leg of Gage. 2. Gage kicks out. Barely, but he kicks out. And now putting the other door on top of him. Joey on the top. Coup de grace through the door into the stomach. Hooks Gage's leg. 2. Gage kicks out. Joey can't believe it there. Now setting the door up in the corner. Death Valley driver through the door. Hooks Gage's leg. 1, 2. Gage kicks out again.
Didn't think that would happen.
What a visual this is between the roller coasters and the lights of Coney Island blinking, the American flag blowing in the backdrop, and then the fireworks going off.
It is
And
awesome.
at the center of it all, professional wrestling, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Death Valley driver?
Nope, you're an Augie. 1, 2, Joey kicks out. Gage has Janela goozled. Looking for a choke slam. Joey counters. Janela's got Gage up on his shoulders here. Looked like he was maybe going for a one-winged angel.
Right?
Oh. 2. Gage almost gets Janela there.
The fireworks went off, and I thought it was thunder for a second. If they actually got the 3 and that fireworks went off, that would have been timed so perfectly.
Right?
The roller coaster does look awesome at night, though.
And especially the few fireworks that are like going off in the middle of the loop there.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like perfectly placed. They're not above it. They're like right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Both men just trading forearm shots in the center of the ring here. Back and forth, back and forth. Which one will be the last man standing? Janela goes down. And Gage has that third door. Sends Gage through it. Gage right back up, though. Clothesline turns Joey inside out.
That was the third door, right?
That was the third door down. Power bomb. High stack. 2. Janela kicks out.
Oh, I thought he was going to pick him up and like powerbomb him again.
Gage looks like he's getting spent. No offense to Nick Gage, but I don't know if he's got that energy right now.
Mm-hmm. It's hot, too. Ooh, fall away slam off the top rope. Choke slam. Oh, into a backbreaker. Power driver. Damn, what a sequence. He's not letting him go.
Another
Double power driver.
1, 2, 3. That is it.
I knew it had to be it because the way he was did that combo. He did a combination.
Good shit.
Why are you saying Nick Gage instead of Nick fucking Gage, man? Come on, Apple.
Kids.
Oh, yeah, true. I forgot that it was a family show. It just doesn't sound right, man. I get it, though.
Technically, yes, it was, James, because Megan and Vipress turned into a trios match where it was Megan, Vipress, and Anakin Murphy versus Vandal 48.
Vipress went to Brett and said, listen, I don't want to give this guy a heart attack. He's been one of my biggest supporters. Let's just change the match for him. And
Right.
That's what happened, damn it.
Exactly.
Vipress knows of me.
But yeah, that is it for GCW Bash at the Ballpark. Before we get out of here, we showed you guys the clip a little bit earlier of Dragon Kai crashing the interview with Royal Prestige. We're going to take a couple of minutes here, run their final thoughts and little promo on them that was towards the end of the interview. And then we will do our plugs and get out of here. So take a look at this real quick.
I need some help. I got an Instagram follow.
Uh-oh.
From a certain sensei. I don't know if I should confirm or deny that. I don't know about that.
I mean, if he wants to see what he wants to see, let him see it. He's gonna see it regardless anyway. So that's how I look at it. Don't let him be picking through the window. Open the blinds up. Don't look at it.
I look at it like this, Nick. I look at it like this, and you can heed my advice or you can do your own thing. At the end of the day, we're Simply Reliable Studios. Our doors are open for anybody that wants to come over here and have a voice.
That's true.
So if Sensei wants to come back some other time and put his story out there, we can't be closed-minded just because we're here right now with Royal Prestige. We got to give opportunities to everybody.
But let's be real, though. If anybody else comes on the show from that, they ain't going to be holding the gold that these two boys have. So,
yeah. So, I mean, they can come on the show. He can come on the show and express his feelings, but he's going to be expressing the ass whooping he's going to get in a couple of weeks. So,
this is probably true. Man. Like, I don't doubt you guys. Not a minute.
It seems like a sensei needs a sensei.
Yeah, because we're real heated. This is supposed to be a professional podcast, and him and his little students stick their nose. So, come 2 weeks, I mean, it's not gonna be good for them boys.
See, it seems like the sensei got a lot to say though. The student, it's like he kind of just going along with it. So, I don't know if the students really with the sensei or not. I'm kind of trying to.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying? I don't see it. Like, sensei got a lot of mouth.
Yeah, but he also didn't watch The Crown. The student did. Again,
he the sensei. This the student. Of course, the sensei gonna let the student take the fall. Sensei still gonna be up here. So if I'm the student, this is the sensei. The sensei gonna pull the student away and go, hey. I'm just saying now.
Majestic. I'm gonna ask you a real quick question.
I'm just saying.
It seems like you're in. Is the title beside you by any chance?
No, man. No, it's not. It's not. If it was, y'all would have seen it by now. But no, it's not.
I was gonna say, I think we need you guys to cut a nice, strongly worded promo on these boys, because you got 2 weeks. They come in here, they try to crash an interview. That's where I come from. That's disrespect.
I don't need no title belt, to cut a promo. I mean, this city name run across her shirt. Again, this is Development Majestic, and I'm gonna let Tavon say his little piece in a minute. But 2 weeks, we got Dragon Kai Free For All in Nashville, Tennessee. They say they want to fight. We got to fight for them. We don't duck and dodge nobody. If you a sensei, if you a master, if you a guru, if you a student, it don't matter. You still got to face the Velvet Minutes and the new era Tavon Jordan. We know hard to find. But guess what? You better come. If you're going to come forward, you better come correct. You may not leave right at all. You ain't going to walk out the same way you walked in.
Because when you come to the best tag team in Nashville, Tennessee, holding the crown jewels that everybody's chasing, you better have your mind right. The sensei didn't have his mind right. The Velvet Menace, the new era, we're here. We ain't going nowhere. They want to fight. They want one more chance to prove themselves. Okay, sure. Why not? That same smile they walk in with, they ain't walking out with it for sure.
Sensei and them gonna get tired of walking out that ring with the ass black and blue. So, hey, I'm just saying, we creeping on the red, white, and blue ball. They gonna see the black and blue when it's all said and done. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That was a good one right there.
Now.
It's gonna be a long car ride back to California.
This is year 250 for United States.
I'm
just saying, it's year 250. It's year 250 now. Sensei, Dragon Kai. Hey, you'll get 250 ass whoopings you finna get.
250 ass whoopings. Back to California.
Listen, y'all are talking over 100 people right now. I think JJ, this is probably one of our top watches right now.
100%.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate everybody who watched and attended. We appreciate you guys for having us. I appreciate my partner Tavon Jordan, and everything. And I even appreciate Dragon Kai for coming on here saying that little mess they're doing, because all they did was just add a few more fuel to the fire. We didn't have a scheduled match, but we do now.
and we are motivated. I'm ready to send that ass back to California empty-handed.
Tavon gonna be in the gym all day, every day. Oh shit!
All day, every day.
I gotta admit, it pains me a little bit to hear y'all diss California because I'm a SoCal boy, born and bred.
No,
but
no
you know, it just
California.
No, I ain't discounting. I ain't discounting.
No, I know. Sending them back though. You know,
I'm sending
because
them
they're
back.
representatives. They're representatives of Cali.
We'll send them past California, send them at the Pacific Ocean. They can go over there. You know what I'm saying? They go right past Cali.
Tijuana somewhere,
South the Atlantic Ocean, whichever they want to go to.
Yeah, wherever. But they're not going to come to Nashville with that type of tone. I can tell you that. You know, it's cool to talk on the internet when you're halfway across the United States, but when they get here in Nashville on July the 11th, whew, hey, and it's sponsored by you guys.
Yes, sir.
Dragon Kai better quit selling wolf tickets. They better quit selling wolf tickets. They better quit. They better quit complaining. You know, because like I said, we ain't got to expose them. They going to expose themselves. They've done it twice.
Yep.
I guess it was the third time.
And like them little ass pieces of woods, we don't break easy.
So again, this Tuesday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, across the Simply Reliable Studios branded channels, we will be welcoming Dragon Kai, Sensei Wade, and student Colin to share their side of the story, share their experiences of it and everything, and help further set things up for their tag match against Royal Prestige July 11th that we will be sponsoring.
Yeah.
So
July 11th.
I still had you on solo in case I wasn't back in time. So that is going to do it for us here right now. Make sure, if you haven't already, you follow Simply Reliable Studios at SR Studios 2024 on the X. Make sure you subscribe to Rage of Wrestling on YouTube. 42 subscribers away from his 300 goal. There are 52 of you watching right now. If y'all go and you haven't already subscribed to Rage of Wrestling and you guys do it now, he hits his target.
Yep, and then you watch me and my wife burn our asses in a quiz show because we're going to do the hot ones.
Yep. Simple Man Noah Foster at nfoster1916 on YouTube and on X. Casa D18 Studios on YouTube, Casa D18 Studio, no S at the end, on X. Subscribe to Batty for Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to Rangers of Wrestling on YouTube. And follow Pop Culture Powerbomb, that is PC Powerbomb on X. Make sure you guys tune in just under 2 hours, 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific, for the Saturday shenanigans. All of this in the picture happened between last Sunday and now. We're going to be getting into it, unpacking a whole bunch of it. So make sure you tune in for our takes. Slammiversary, Great American Bash, Forbidden Door, Dynamite, the whole nine. Impact. We want to thank y'all for joining us and tuning in for our coverage of GCW Bash at the Ballpark today. For Mr. Reliable Walter Cruz, I am the Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams. We will see you guys in a little under 2 hours for the Saturday shenanigans. Have a good night, everyone.